A North Carolina law is limiting just how much beer breweries across the state are allowed to distribute. WWY's Kirsten Gutierrez joins me now with more on how one local brewing company is reacting to the law. It's a big story this evening at 11. Hi, Kirsten.
Amanda, although the law is not impacting local breweries right now, owners of the Wilmington Brewing Company say in the next few years it just might. What started as a homebrew supply shop in 2012 quickly grew into much, much more. In just 2 years, one couple expanded their supply shop by adding the Wilmington Brewing Company.
So if we continue at this rate, we've already expanded 10 times and since the time our brewery opened 2.5 years ago. So us seeing 10 times the growth in the next 5 years is definitely not unheard of.
Right now, a North Carolina law caps distribution at 25,000 barrels of beer per brewery. If the company wants to make more than that, they then have to hire an independent distributor to take over the sales of the additional beer.
I mean, if you're that big and you're making that much beer, I think a lot of breweries choose to do it. But the law that you have to do it is the problem.
And although the Wilmington Brewing Company is nowhere near the limit, owners Michelle and John Savard are worried if and when they reach that point, what a distributor would do to their brand.
And that distributor is going to care for your product as much as they can, but they'll never care for the product as much as you will. So that's where the problem comes into hand. How much are you willing to give up of the quality of your product just to sell more beer?
Aside from handing over your product, there's also a percentage breweries are losing when having to hire a distributor, which John says will end up hurting smaller breweries.
It just kind of limit us as to our options. If we wanted to self-distribute, we wouldn't be allowed to. So we'd really like to see it repealed so that breweries like us can have choices on how they want to expand. Right now, the Savards only cap out at around 2,000 barrels a year. But with the growth they've seen so far, they only hope to keep growing despite the law. Amanda?